The case in the trial against a former Greenwood police officer accused of killing a 17-year-old is now in the hands of the jury. Attorneys wrapped up closing arguments now more than 2 years since the shooting.
Police say Adam Holen was upset about speeding in his neighborhood and stopped his truck next to a car full of teens. 9 News crime and justice reporter Kelly Rinke was in the courtroom today. What message did both sides leave the jury to think about?
Yeah, Kim and Tom, the jury's going to have to decide if Adam Holen shot Peyton Blitstein in self-defense and if he was the initial aggressor. He's facing 2 charges, murder in the second degree and menacing. Prosecutors argue that Holen pulled out his gun before he got out of his truck and leveled that gun at one of Peyton Blitstein's friends. That friend told this to police in an interview. That's where that menacing charge comes in. Now, for that second-degree murder charge, prosecutors say the Ring camera video shows Holen was the initial aggressor. They say he yelled at the teens and made the choice to confront the students instead of just drive away. Prosecutors argue the evidence shows Holen had a gun in his hand as he walked to the teens and around his truck. Now, the defense says the video shows a very different story. They argue Holen was not aggressive. Instead, those first words came from those teens. His attorneys say Holen didn't pull his gun until he saw Peyton with a gun, and he didn't shoot until he was shot because he feared for his life. The defense said there's no evidence that Peyton's friend actually saw Holen with a gun when he was in that truck. It's just speculation at this point, and there was a lot of conflicting statements that was given to police. Now this is with the jury to decide if Holen is guilty or not. Kim and Tom.
And Kelly, a pretty quick trial, all things considered, took place this week, so we have no idea. I mean, the jury will start on Monday probably and start deliberations.
Yeah, so it's now in the hands of the jury. We're going to get an update around 5. They actually won't come back until Tuesday because the judge has docket on Monday. So if they decide to go home for the night, this won't come back until Tuesday.
Okay. That's good to know in case we're keeping track. Thank you. Thanks, Kelly.